Hi there, welcome back to Create to Remember. Today I'm going to show you something that might be just a little unexpected to use your stencils and your color shine on. And that is the ever wonderful burlap, right? It can be used for so many things. I'm seeing banners, I'm seeing table runners, I'm seeing placemats. Sky's kind of the limit as far as what you can do with burlap. It can be dressed up and it can be dressed down. You can use it in a Halloween party, you can use it in a Christmas decor, you can even use it in a little girl's party when you add a little glitter and some tulle. So really there's nothing this stuff can't do. So I just wanted to show you something that maybe you hadn't thought of yet. So that is just using a stencil and some color shine to create cool patterns on the burlap. So in this case, I'm getting ready to make a table runner out of this. I've cut it down to approximately the size that I need, and then I went ahead and just did a long running stencil job along the strip of burlap. So it still needs a little bit of cleanup work, but it was so easy. Then I went ahead and just cut some pieces that could be easy, quick, disposable, even placemats, and just did a little bit of stenciling. I used the bronzer, I used the primrose, here I used the black. So you can see that you can really use all kinds of different stencils to kind of play. So what I thought I would show you is just a little bit about what I discovered of creating a continuous pattern so that you don't have any of those weird spots where it kind of runs off. So what I'm going to do is I've cut a piece that's about the size of a placemat, but the same idea works for whether you're doing a whole entire tablecloth or something smaller. The same principle applies. So what I'm going to do is I think I'll go ahead and use my teal. That should stand out good enough for you to see. And I've got a couple of paper towels here. So what I'm going to do is put the paper towels strategically here, not at the very edge, but along the edge so that I can very easily create a repeatable pattern. So like I always say, it's a good idea when you're stenciling to make sure that your spray is spraying nice and full before you start spraying on your project. So this seems to be spraying great. I've got it all mixed up. And then I want to make sure that I'm moving my hands and pressing all the way down as I'm spraying. All right, so now that I have it all sprayed, I can move my paper towels, and you can see that I've got a nice pattern here ready to go. So now I'll just slide my stencil down according to the pattern. I'll put my paper towel in place, again, not right on the edge, but close enough to the edge that it's easy to make a nice repeat. And I fill it. All right, then I'll just simply move it again. So then again, I'm just going to position my stencil right where I need it, and my paper towels just on the edges, and continue to spray just the same. And then this last little bit. The key is to never really have to use the edges of the stencil. You kind of want to allow the paper towels to be the edge so that you can control where that repeat happens. All right. So now you can see that I have a completely uniform repeat pattern, and this would look great as a placemat, or I could cut it into a cute banner, or sew it into a bag, or even would be a really cute pillow cover. So there's so many things that you can do with burlap and a stencil and some color shine. Now the thing for you to remember, obviously, when you're working on a larger piece, that you may need more surface area. So this stuff cleans up really great with Windex. So grab some burlap and make pretty stuff.